March 1st, 1922, my great-great-granddaddy started farming on the very land that I live on now. We had UF faculty and staff on our farm, whether it be for education, research, or extension, all my growing up. So UF IFAS has always been a very integral, intimate, a very important part of my being, and there's a level of trust that I grew up with. My work at Florida Farm Bureau is to advocate on behalf of Florida farmers and ranchers to increase the net income of farmers and ranchers and to improve rural quality of life.
The interesting thing is that as we work through how to help assist our farmers and ranchers, we also find that IFAS is doing the same thing.
There's a harmonization of who we are. Producers need objective information to be able to make good decisions, and IFAS provides that.
IFAS and the Farm Bureau work on a daily basis, hand in glove. We can't do this separately. So in order to maintain agriculture as the #2 industry and an important economic driver for the state, we need good science, good teaching, good education and outreach, and we need to have the advocates for that. We're providing answers to the problems that they see in the state. They are providing the support for us and guidance as well, so that to make sure that we're working on the right things. But there's no way this can be done in isolation. It takes a good relationship between the leaders of the Farm Bureau and the leaders of IFAS, and we have exactly that right now.
Florida Farm Bureau has been a partner of UF IFAS for many, many years. They've given over $1 million during this time, and they support our 3 critical mission areas, which are the College of Agricultural and Life Sciences, Research, and Extension. One of the key things that Florida Farm Bureau is fantastic for working with IFAS is advocating for us on a legislative level.
It's important that IFAS has the proper funding, and it just doesn't happen that easy. You have to work the political halls of Tallahassee and really help the legislature understand the importance, 1, of agriculture, but 2, what the university needs in the way of resources to make agriculture a profitable industry.
It's a lot easier when an outside advocacy group like Farm Bureau does that for us. So they're the farmers, they're the ones that we support, and if we are doing a good job and we are helping them make more money, protect the environment, grow more food, then they're always happy to do that for us.
When we go to a legislative body, we're working toward the benefit of the whole. We're working for what is good for UF IFAS, is good for agriculture, is good for the public. If we're going to have agriculture in the state of Florida, we have to be profitable. In order for us to be profitable, we have to be efficient and maximize what we do have. And the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences does that.
Farm Bureau has all of the qualities that we look for in a partner, and they work really closely with our students to provide internships that are important and impactful for our students during their collegiate careers.
When I transferred to the University of Florida, I became a Cows Ambassador, which is sponsored by Florida Farm Bureau, which was a big blessing because I think that the Florida Farm Bureau Association does a fantastic job at being that connection or being that bridge between graduating high school and then going into college. Because when you're in high school, you can be in 4-H and FFA, but when you graduate, Florida Farm Bureau steps in and fills that gap through Florida Young Farmers and Ranchers. And I think that that's an amazing program to get involved in. If it wasn't for the relationship between Florida Farm Bureau and the College of Agricultural and Life Sciences, I feel like there would be a gap. And I feel like there would be a disconnect between our students and filling careers in the future.
I hope that agriculture has a strong future in Florida. There's 1,000 different problems in Florida that relate to agriculture. We can't study all of them, we can't train people to deal with all of them, so we need all of the Farm Bureau members to tell us what those most important problems are so that we can focus our time, our attention, and our resources on those things that will make the greatest difference in Florida.
The Champion Award is intended for a partner that goes above and beyond, and Farm Bureau certainly goes above and beyond for us. They champion our research initiatives, they champion our students, they champion our extension service, and we wouldn't be where we are without them.